I mean, from this screen alone, all I see is gains, literally. Guys, we've got a video by MOSH Money. MOSH Money. I don't want too much money. Do you get it? Think about it. I'm joking. Too much money ain't enough money. Come on. Okay, so anyways, let's get into the beginning of this video. But for this video, guys, we've got my guy MOSH Money. This is the second video I'm doing on MOSH. First video that I done, we absolutely loved it, so we're gonna smash that like button even before doing anything, because we got to support out here. Okay, but with all of that, be sure to watch this video from the beginning till the end so you can learn from MOSH Money. YouTube, it's Ronnie MP. Whoop.
It's RonnieMP.com.
Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on the notification. Then let me know that you subscribe down below. That's it. Hey yo, what's good YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Ronnie MP. Thank you and welcome to a brand new video of It's Ronnie MP, the show where we bring you guys a bunch of financial videos suggested by you guys and you guys only. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to destroy that subscribe button first of all, and then that like button that you see right there. Okay, and then the subscribe button again, and then the notification bell. Okay, I mean it. Okay, don't. Hey, my hands are in the air. Okay, but it's literally because it helps out. Whenever you do it, you click that subscribe button as you're seeing below, and then that notification bell. It helps put this video in front of like-minded entrepreneurs, future millionaires and trillionaires such as you and me. So it's very important, honestly speaking, putting jokes aside. Okay, and the platform that we're going to be talking about right now is Trading 212. If you want to get started, deposit £1 into the account and you get a share that's valued up to £100. But you have to fund the account with that initial £1. Don't say I didn't warn you.
MOSH, welcome
Let's
back
carry
to
on.
another one. If you're new here, click on that subscribe button.
You see, even like MOSH is mentioning it to you. Why? Because it actually helps.
Talking about
No
the growth
joke.
stocks I've invested in. I'm going to show you my ISA account and
Let's
my
see
portfolio for
the
December.
updates.
What you can do is watch my previous portfolio updates to see what I was invested in and what I'm invested in,
Which we already
right
did.
now.
So
I'm going to talk to
sweet.
you guys through my portfolio and my next steps, what I'm going to do in the upcoming months. And there are some surprises and some things that may shock some people.
Boom! Now that's what we like to hear, baby. Yes, surprises. We love. Come on, who doesn't love surprises? So now I'm quite curious to see what these surprises are. Maybe it's some like, you know, some insane moves where the normal people will be like, oh my days, you're crazy, like you don't know how to invest, what you're doing. But if it suits his risk appetite, because sometimes that's the issue that I had in the beginning, right? I was investing in a risk, I don't know, my investing strategy it didn't match who I am or my risk appetite, and my current stage in life as well. I'm young, I've got goals and huge big dreams and aspirations and some philanthropy works that I want to do, like major philanthropy work. So I can't just be taking it easy. I need to make calculated decisions that are obviously risk oriented. They're gonna be, all right. We already know it's gonna be risk oriented. Why? High risk, high reward. We already know how that goes. So let's see if that's gonna be similar case
So I hope you enjoy
or
it.
not. I might be wrong for him.
So the first thing we go into is AT&T. Now this is something I want to get rid of. It does pay high dividends, but as I've learned not so long ago, if you're a non-US resident, you have to pay 30% tax on any dividends.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Nobody likes paying tax, and yeah, that's a shout. Get rid of him, my guy.
So me being in the UK, I have to pay 30% tax on dividends.
Hell!
Now what Trading
What's the
212
point?
do? They get you to fill in a W8 Ben form. What that means as an investor, that reduces your tax in half in terms of dividends. So instead of paying 30%, you're paying 15%.
I still don't like
take this
it.
into account when investing in US stocks that pay good dividends, because you have to minus that 15% off. Only if you filled in the W8 Ben form. Now, if we go into AT&T and we look at it, you can see it's on a loss. However, it's actually not on a loss. Foreign exchange rates affect stocks, especially foreign stocks that you invest in.
And hold on, why is MOSH covering the? I've noticed that. I picked up on that. You know, why is he covering the up here, the overall price for this account? Is it to do with the surprise? Now you're getting me excited, boy. Damn. Now I'm excited. Maybe it's to do with like a reveal, like to see, like, I don't know, maybe he's made some insane gains. I don't know, but yeah, because I don't believe I've watched his previous video and it didn't cover it. So now I'm curious. Now I'm very curious to find out. Let me guys know in the comment section as well if you guys are curious to find out what is going on here. What are we in for?
If we go into this, you can see that I should actually be up 2.56%. However, due to the currency exchange rate,
The FX impact.
that's cost me 3.8%.
Oh,
so
that's
overall,
peak.
I'm in a loss when really the
That
price
is
has gone
peak.
up. But due to the currency exchange rates, it's shown as a loss.
That's peak.
BP, I'm still holding on to. I could have sold out quite a while back. It hit my break-even target price, but I was waiting to see if it would climb a little bit more to take some profits, but it didn't. It just dropped. So when it gets to the break-even point again, next time, I'm just going to sell out and get rid of BP. You can see BT Group is up 27%, so it's doing really well. And in my last video last month, I did say it was going to keep going up. And even now, I still think it's undervalued. I think it's still got another good 30% to go, so I may invest some more money into this. All right, what you may notice is First Group. Now, First Group are a travel company.
Arriva.
They run buses, trains, and all sorts. Travel is one of
That's what I'm saying. I recognized that from like Arriva buses and whatnot. So yeah, let's see. Is that 3,000 shares? Yeah, 3,000 shares. And it's up as well. 84 guys. I'll show you guys right now. Damn, he's making some moolah up in here, man. Damn. Okay, so yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
That are going to recover.
Keep getting your money.
Due to the vaccine rollout. If you watch my previous video, I had Vanguard with about £2,000 in Vanguard. My Vanguard shares was already up 9%. So what I did, I took the profits and I thought, you know what? I know the average annual rate is about 9%.
Yeah. All that
it's gonna get me rich
stuff.
overnight. I mean, it is long-term investing. Now, as I'm still quite young,
Hold on, did
I
he
have
say
a high
it's going to get me rich overnight, or it's not going to get me rich overnight? Because I know it's not. You need a huge amount in Vanguard or in an ETF. You know.
Well, I know the average annual rate is about 9%.
Yeah.
You get a couple of dividends. It's not gonna get me rich overnight. I mean, it is.
It's gonna get me. I mean, the way it rolled off his tongue sounds like it's gonna get me rich overnight, but I'm not sure. But I think he's mentioning it's not gonna get me rich overnight because come on, like come on. We all know realistically you need a heavy amount of cash in an ETF to be able to get some decent return or something to potentially live off. Like if you want to be successful in your 40s, 30s, you see what I mean? And if you're already 30 years old or just under 30, then you're talking about maybe 70s, 60s, lad. So, yeah, interesting.
Long-term investing. Now, as I'm still quite young, I have a high risk appetite. So I can take on risk.
Yeah.
If I lose money, I've got many, many years, hopefully,
to make it back. Oh, too much mush. Too much money ain't enough money. Too much, not too much. Too much money ain't enough money. Created by Ronnie MP. Okay, I approve this message. Wow, that's the exact same, like, you know, sort of strategy similar to my strategy that I have. Like, look, when you're young is the time for you to be taking risks. Okay, if you're at your parents' house, those were the times. I'm not giving you financial advice, but I'm just sharing with you what I'm just being transparent with you guys from my end, okay? When you're with your parents and all of that, those are the perfect times for you to take risks. Why? Because you haven't got a lot of responsibilities. You haven't got a child saying, Daddy, I want that toy. Daddy, I want this. Daddy, I'll get you that toy next year, okay? Because daddy ain't got the money right now. So you're not in that situation. Now's the time, the best time for you to get focused with your finances, to stop drinking alcohol, stop smoking cigarettes. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, it's this. But guess what? It's eating your pockets. That money that you use to spend on fags, imagine if you invested it. Imagine. Some of you guys might say, oh, well, you know, it's just... No, I don't care. There's no excuse. There isn't any. There isn't. If you want to talk about, oh, I want to be financially independent one day, financially retire early, then you're sleeping, okay? But anyways, it just gets me a bit mad. Let's carry on with MOSH money
back. So I've increased my risk appetite for this year and for next because I'm going to invest quite aggressively. And once I've sort of doubled or tripled my funds, I'm going to go back to ETFs because they are the safest bet.
Thank
and you. Don't have to worry
you.
about
Oh my days, Mosh, you trying to make me cry or something? What the heck? Like, that's the exact same thing I was thinking. I was thinking like once you generate a large sum of income or a decent sum of income, it doesn't have to be large. I believe that's when the power of ETFs, yeah, they just come in like because it's obviously diversified. We already know that, okay? That's the talk. Oh, it's diversified. You don't want to lose your money. Yeah. Look, but if you're not dumb about it, you do your research. You're not going to be investing your money into companies that are dying, are you? If you're investing your company, for example, into Apple, if you're holding an iPhone and you're watching me, I don't know, maybe on a Mac right now, do you really think the odds of that company dying are huge? Clearly not. You're using their product. That means even you have interest. And especially if you're not a tech head, but yet you've got Apple products, that should tell you something. Okay? So, my whole, strategy behind this is, look, ETFs, I can focus into that later. I don't want that boring return where like, oh, ETF, the whole hype about diversification, diversify that. I'm not saying be dumb and go invest your money in things that are dying or clearly dying or just some poor performing ETFs. That's not the case. But what I'm saying is, from my point of view, my end of the spectrum is, look, I'm young, I've got some time. Now's the time for me to be taking risks because I'd rather be doing it now than rather have major responsibilities. And now you're trying to take a risk when you've got like Timmy on one hand and Susie on the other hand trying to breast. You get the gist, okay? But so far, I'm literally loving Mosh's video right now and what he's mentioning. So if you're finding value, smash that like button right now, okay? On both of these videos. But let's carry on anyways, man. This is thank you, Mosh. This is some interesting stuff.
Again, from my last video, I did say I'm going to start looking for growth stocks. Fuel Cell Energy.
Okay, let's see. Fuel Cell Energy.
I've invested in. As you can see, it's already up 68%.
It's doing all right, man.
There was a point where it's up about 80-90%. But
wow.
It's something I'm going to hold on for a minimum of 12 months. I'm going to see where it goes. I've made this new rule for myself where I'm going to hold on to stocks.
That's doing really
for 12
well.
months, see what happens. Unless something drastic happens, the price suddenly starts dropping due to bad news or certain fundamentals, then I'll sell out. Otherwise, I'm going to hold on 12 months minimum. GSK, again, I don't understand this company. It's a solid UK company. They have very good turnover, very good revenue. They pay very good dividends. If we go into it, you can see, if I go to company details, it's 6.84% dividends that they pay, which is very good.
That's a lot.
And they've been paying consistently as well.
For how many years?
I'm not sure what's happening with GSK. Maybe because they didn't come with a vaccine and people have pulled some money out, invested in the companies that have developed some vaccines. I don't know. Right, Greencoat UK win. Now, initially I invested in it because it's a solid investment and they pay a very good dividend yield. If we go into it, and I've received some before, although it's down 5%, okay, the dividend yield 5.43%, which is very good.
Who do you think you are?
I'm going to sell out when the price increases slightly. I'll even take a little bit of loss and free up that cash to go for growth stocks. 5k shares, you know. You can see IAG, it's not really moved much from since I showed you last
but it's
time.
performing though.
It's been floating around like the 60-70%, but I'm going to sell out when it gets 100%. Again, I'm going to wait till sort of spring next year or probably after the tax year.
I forgot, when did he invest into that? Because that seems solid.
A lot of people haven't been on holiday this year, so they've saved up that money, hopefully to book some holidays, and that should bring up the demand for flights and holidays. Again, Ishares Global Clean Energy ETF is one of my favorite ETFs. I've kept saying the last few months I'm going to invest more and more money into it, but I've not freed up enough funds to put more money into it because I've invested in other things. Rolls Royce from last month, I think it was in the negative.
Yes, I remember 15%. That actually. I remember that one. Rolls Royce wasn't performing good. He did mention, obviously, Rolls Royce, to make engines for aircrafts and whatnot. They wasn't performing too well. Airplanes were just stationary, right? Nobody was moving because obviously you couldn't fly to go abroad on holiday and whatnot. So it's good to see that that's doing really well on his portfolio, like 13% in a month, like the next following month. So which is quite, I guess I I guess maybe people have started to travel again, so that's why it's doing well, because that's actually quite interesting.
It's around 23% up, but again, I think that's one. If you look at the graph, there's a lot of movement to be had. I think in next year, 2021, when a lot of things do recover,
A lot of growth,
and Brexit
yeah.
is done with, and people have a bit more certainty in terms of what's going on.
Hopefully
Telefonica,
2021 is
as I
good.
said, the dividend yield is amazing on Telefonica.
How much?
It's slightly up, but that's not really a worry. It's 11.16%.
Oh my God! What? 11.16%. Nah, that's got to fluctuate. I'm sure they're gonna. Like, has it always been like that? Jesus Christ. If you're watching this, Mosh, please let me know if it's always been 11.16%, because yeah, it's my first time seeing, like, that's quite a bit, over 10%. Okay, let's carry on.
If you're on O2, it's Telefonica. They have a worldwide base.
Hold on, who's disliking my guys' videos? Like, what? Hey, there's some haters out there, What on earth is going on? Man disliked, Wow. Haters gonna hate. But anyways, thumbs up the
5G
video,
rolling
guys.
now. I think Telefonica is probably one I'm going to hold for a very, very long time, unless the dividends come down. As I said in my last video, I'm going to start looking for growth stocks. Growth stocks have the best potential to get high returns. And they have
I'm glad somebody is seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, you can get the boring percent, like, and by the way, don't get me wrong, if you've got a ton of cash already, you've generated your income, by all means, boo-boo, put your money in ETF and let it chill. But if you haven't got a ton of cash generated, or like, I don't know, like, or just money lying around that somebody gave to your relative or whatever, you need to generate cash. So you need to be thinking now ahead of time, what's the quickest way for me to get a large sum of cash to be able to invest in an ETF later on where my money is diversified and whatnot. You see people like Kevin O'Leary, Shark Tank, they've got huge amounts of money. In fact, they've got cash flow from these dividends or these ETFs that are paying them. They can invest in more dividends or use it in another venture. You see what I mean? So when you've got heavy amounts of cash, that is the power of an ETF. However, if you want to play safe, you haven't got the risk appetite, I just don't want to lose my tiny little cash. Okay, cool. By all means, you're the driver in your vehicle. So you drive and conduct to make your own decisions. So this way, if they flop in your face, you don't blame anyone else. Okay? So don't forget, investing is all about coming up to a conclusion by yourself and taking your own decisions so that you don't blame anyone else. Okay? But let's carry on, Mosh.
Once it starts going, it keeps on climbing, particularly in the electric vehicle market. I've still got shares in NEO, XPEV. I've got Vivo Power in some of my other accounts. So the future is green. So I'm going to start looking at green.
Very
energy.
green, my brother.
Some lithium miners I'm going to look into and see what I can find, because I think they have the most potential for growth next year. So my plan going forward, as you can see, I'm going to keep on trying to look for growth stocks. I do have a lot of growth stocks not in my ISA account, like Jumia I invested in, Vivo Power I've invested in, and they give me decent returns and they keep on climbing. So a lot of these growth stocks you can't find on the ISA account, it's in the invest account. Now, if you do want to start your journey in investing and you want a free share worth up to £100, all you have to do is use my link in the
so it's basically
box.
the end of the video, guys. Okay, if you're watching this video, use the link in the description down below in this video. If you're watching my video right now, guys, link is in the description down below. We mentioned this. Why? Because if you don't use the link, if you were going to open your account anyways and fund your account, you need to use someone's link for you to be able to get a free share. So meaning, it makes sense. If you were going to fund your account with money anyways, why not get a free share out of it? Hence to why I have the link in the description down below for you to click on and then fund the account with a minimum of £1 to be able to get your free share. If you don't fund your account with £1, guess what, my friend? You don't get your free share. Okay? Comprende? So, because I've had a few people mention that to me, oh, I haven't got my free share. Well, you didn't fund the account with £1 and you missed out on the opportunity. So be sure to do that and grab your free share, which is in the description box down below. Okay, but whilst you're there anyways in the description box, don't forget to smash that like button, okay, that subscribe button, and then that notification bell. If you watched the video all the way up until this point, I want you to comment MP is the best. Okay, MP is the best. Comment that in the comment section down below, and it will let me know that you watched the video up until this point. Last time, Singnam commented that in the comment section down below, and it gave me so much motivation, and like, it just made me happy. I'm not gonna lie to you that there are actually people out there that watch my videos all the way from the beginning till the end to be able to find some form of value. So I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Singnam. Shout out to you, who's also in my Discord group, which I keep forgetting to plug. Discord group is in the description down below. If you want to join like-minded future entrepreneurs, millionaires and billionaires and trillionaires of this world, then be sure to join the Discord group. Link is in the bio. Once more, thank you ever so much. Peace out. Much love, and bye-bye. Check out that awesome video. Subscribe button is right there. Peace out. Check what? Hey, I mean it, you know. Watch the other videos. All right. Yes, I mean it. All right. Bye now. Okay. Bye.